Kids WB launched 30 years ago. And you know what the crazy part about Kids WB is? I only remember Kids WB for like a year or two. But I remember it was a big deal. The Kids WB Yourself commercial was... Oh man, hang on, let's look that up real quick. Let's see. What was your favorite Kids WB program? Probably gonna say Animaniacs. Just cause. It's either Animaniacs. What they have? Animaniacs, Freakazoid. What was on Kids WB? Now let's check. Kids WB programs. Jackie Chan was on Kids WB? I thought that was a Cartoon Network joint. Let's find out. According to Wikipedia, these are the shows that were on Kids WB. Animaniacs, Sylvester and Tweety Mysteries, Pinky and the Brain, Freakazoid, The Warner Brothers, Superman the Animated Series, Road Rovers, Bugs and Daffy, Waynehead. I remember Waynehead. Wow. The Daffy Duck Show, New Batman Adventures, New Batman and Superman Adventures, Hysteria. Wow, that show. Wow. That brings back memories. Pinky, Elmira and the Brain, Batman Beyond, The Big Cartoony Show, Detention, Static Shock, The Zeta Project, Mucha Lucha. That was on Kids WB? What the fuck? I always knew that was a Cartoon Network show. But I was in England when that came out. So, What's New Scooby-Doo, Ozzy and Drix, Shaolin Showdown, The Batman, Coconut Fred's Fruit Salad Island. What the fuck is that? Lunatics Unleashed, Johnny Test, Tom and Jerry, Tails, Shaggy and Scooby Get a Clue, and Legion of Superheroes. Whew. God damn. What was on Warner Brothers for Cartoon? Oh! Which is weird because Warner Brothers owned Cartoon Networks back in the day too. I don't know why they separated the brands like that, but sure. What the hell is Fruit? Coconut Fred's Fruit Salad Island, chat. What is that? Should we look this up? We're looking this up. Every other show I've heard about, but I've never heard of this one. Coconut Fred Fruit Salad Island. Intro. What the actual fuck am I looking at, chat? What the fuck is this? What? This looks like an early 2000s show, I will say that much. This definitely screams early 2000s show. You know what this kind of reminds... Oh my god. Everything about this show is hard to look at. I don't know if it's the art style. It's got that very early 2000s Flash style. But you know what it also reminds me of? It reminds me of... Fuck. It's on the tip of my tongue. Brandy and Mr. Whiskers. That really hideous art style. What am I looking at? This looked ugly as sin. It's everybody's saying no, Wolfie, don't. It's the annoying orange but a coconut, and people are saying it's SpongeBob ripoff. It's SpongeBob but a coconut. Oh. I kind of see what you're talking about with the SpongeBob vibes. I'm kind of seeing it. But what is this art style, though? This don't look good. I'm sorry. That don't look good. I don't like that show. I don't like it, chat. I don't like it. That was real. For some reason that was really hard to look at. I can't explain why. They wanted to be SpongeBob. So it was Cartoon Network's version of SpongeBob. You're saying this is Cartoon Network's take, or I guess Kids WB Warner Brothers version of SpongeBob? They wanted to be SpongeBob that bad? You could kind of see it, right? Okay, we got Who Lives in a Pineapple Under the Sea, a sponge. And this one's like, no, this just, I don't know. I'm getting more Brandy and Mr. Whiskers vibes out of this. But like, that's because it's got that tropical island vibe. But saying this and Brandy and Mr. Whiskers in the same sentence is like an insult to Brandy and Mr. Whiskers. And I didn't really care for Brandy and Mr. Whiskers, but I would rather watch that than this. Go look at the Brandy intro. That's what it reminds me of Brandy and Mr. Whiskers, if anybody remembers that. Hang on. Yeah, this was the Disney. The reason I didn't like the show, honestly, was because of this fucker right here. This guy was just too disgusting for me. It's like every fucking thing every time this fucking character was on screen, I was like, I don't want to watch this. Just because I remember every fucking time he's doing something nasty. Picking his nose with his fucking feet and shit. Like, just like the nasty. It was like a gross out humor show. But any other time, it was like, the show would have been great if not for this fucker. I remember now, I'm looking at it, I did not like this character. Yeah, just like weird-ass, disgusting shit. Still not on Disney+. Actually, now I'm looking at it, they were both kind of, wasn't she like an asshole too? Like... It's like I'm thinking why I'm kind of thinking back. I'm like, I don't think I really like this show because I'm like, wasn't she like a complete dick to him all the time? Granted, he was disgusting and gross, but like he was a nice guy, but she was like always an asshole to him. Yeah, I remember why I really didn't like this show. This show was just like either it was like I'm being grossed out or I'm being like treated to like horrible like assholishness. It's to say I couldn't get into it. She was an asshole. That's what I'm saying. I'm looking at the characters. I'm like, I kind of remember here and there. No, Coconut Fred reminds me more of this, but I'd rather watch this than Coconut Fred. At least this has a nice art style. Ozzy and Drix, though, I remember that. I remember that show. Like, that's the one with the medicine pill and the white blood cell, right? Voiced by not Chris Rock in the show. I think I remember that one. Mucha Lucha I remember like hell. Static Shock was a big one. The big cartoony show. I don't even know. What's Detention? This looks like a Canadian early 2000s show. Let me look this up. Detention intro. Oh, there it is. Warner Brothers. There it is. Oh yeah, this screams early 2000s. This had to have been made in Canada. I bet you this was made in Canada. Like, so many shows got imported from Canada here in the early 2000s. It's kind of nutty. I would bet my left-right mouse clicker that this is made in Canada. So is this like Recess, chat? Anybody who's seen this show? What was this like the Cartoon Network version of Recess? Was Kids WB all the original shows just ripoffs of like other popular shows? Johnny Test is definitely Canada. Oh yeah, Johnny Test. I never watched that show. Teacher on the Show was mad funny. I did. It kind of is. I was gonna say it gives me Recess vibes, but the art style is... Oh my god! The jiggle on that. Definitely made in Canada. Okay, holy shit. Was this a show for kids? Look at the art style. Where's the best of your face, bro? Oh my god. Is it a musical? It's weird. This is like, it's Recess, but like very minimalistic art style. I don't know, man. I don't know. Hang on. Just for one last thing. Hang on. Just to show. Disney was in their bag in the 90s, though. Like, you can't tell me you look at this and the quality difference is insane. It's animated. They got like... Look at this, chat. It's a completely different show. It is so night and day. Like, I remember we used to watch the shit out of Recess. This has like, it's got animation. It's got. You never liked Recess? Really? I loved Recess growing up, cause it was just like what it was in school when you were a kid. It was like going over all the shit that went down in Recess. There was always the weird fucking kids that were like tribal and shit. I love how it took like all the personalities of all the different kids you'd see in school and turned them into like its own cliques. It was kind of cool to see that. I don't know. They translated it relatively well. But yeah, Kids WB. Kids WB came out 30 years ago. You feeling old yet, chat? We got one. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. We gotta keep moving, chat. Keep moving. So they remastered the infamous Tootsie Pop commercial, chat. Have you seen it yet?
Mr. Turtle, how many licks does it take to get to the
new voice actors too?
Tootsie Pop?
I never made it without biting. Ask Mr. Owl.
Here it comes.
Owl, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
Let's find out. 1, 2, 3. 3.
I don't think there's a commercial as old as this. It's so classic, chat. Like, it's so unbelievably classic. So many generations of kids have seen this commercial. Whether you're a goddamn, like, you're a boomer, a millennial, a Gen... Like, it don't matter. Every kid has probably seen this goddamn commercial. Because they replay it constantly. It was so good, they never had to remake it. You know how much money they saved having to re-air this goddamn commercial from, what, the 50s? 50 years ago? So what was that? 1970s when this commercial came out. It's like, what are some of the oldest commercials y'all could think of? Like, everybody can quote this too. The 1, a 2, a 3. Like, it's this and the, what's that Easter thing that comes out every year where they have the what was it? It's not Peeps. What was it? It was like an Easter one with like the lion and like Easter bunny. It was Cadbury eggs, right? Yeah. It was something like that. Like that. Those commercials are timeless. That and the M&M's commercial. Remember the M&M's Christmas commercial? Hang on. The one with Santa in it. There are some old ass commercials. This one. I think they still play this one, I think.
So you think Santa will like these red and green M&Ms?
I don't know.
I think they still show this one, chat. This is from the 90s, though.
Does exist.
They do exist.
Yeah, never.
Santa?
When your commercial is so good you don't have to remaster it, you know you have a classic. What's another one, chat? What's another one? Give me one more, chat. The bunny balking like exactly, Lays. That's the one. That's the one. The Hershey's Kisses? Which one? Which Hershey's Kisses one? Let me just look up Hershey's Kisses. Oh yeah, the Christmas. If you make a good Christmas commercial, I know what you guys are talking about. This one. Yeah. If you make a good Christmas commercial, you can use that every year. We're gonna hear it this year too. We heard it last year. We're gonna hear it this year. Yep. Every year with this one. Good commercial. Good commercial. You know that one person that made this, that pitched this commercial idea is probably getting residuals to this day. Or they got screwed out of it and they ain't seeing shit for it. Probably homeless on the streets and they don't realize their idea is being milked for all it's worth. Either way, yeah, that's a classic, chat. Good job. Good job on that one. Remember the Coca-Cola New Year's commercials? I don't remember those. We hear it every December. Madeline said my mother says I used to run to see it every year. Aw, that's amazing. The kid, yeah, you as a kid running to see that commercial is funny. Polar Bear commercial. Oh, yeah! The Coca-Cola ones. Okay, now I know what you're talking about. Are those the New Year's ones? Campbell's? I don't remember Campbell's. Budweiser frogs, they did use those for Budweiser. I remember they used those guys for a bit. Okay. Wait, he said, I remember the Cadbury caramel ads from the 1980s. Those have to be one's awakening. What do you mean by that? No, I'm not gonna look this up. We gotta keep it moving, chat. We gotta keep moving. Okay, so now, chat, we're gonna move on to the female rap. Let's take a look for research purposes, chat. Let's do a little research real quick and see what's going on here. Oh, yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Do we even need to click on this, chat? Do we even need to click on this? Wow. Yeah, alright. You could just look at this. This got that Lola Bunny bullshit going on. Wow. I don't even remember this commercial, chat. I don't remember this at all. Bro, they got her doing the draw me like one of your French girl poses with bedroom eyes. What the fuck is this? Yeah, no, that was definitely someone's awakening. We're not gonna click that though. We're gonna keep it moving. Why is it always rabbits? God damn it. It's always rabbits. It's Lola Bunny, this one, Judy Hopps. What's wrong with y'all? It's always the bunnies. I don't get it. I don't get it. Let's move on. Hell, vanilla for a lot of people too. Let's not forget our own bunny girl, Vanilla. And before anybody says cream, fuck off. No. Vanilla. For fuck's sake. Jessica Rabbit is Jessica Rabbit's not even a rabbit though. She's a
Throbbing sensation.
Huh? Hang on. Well, we're here, chat. We gotta take a look. We gotta see what's going on. This is the 1980s ad.
Why are you being...
Chat, real quick, hang on. Why'd they make his face look like that? Hang on, chat.
Hey, Mr. Beaver.
My dude is... I need to make that an emote. What the fuck? That's me looking at this commercial right now like, what the fuck? Holy shit. Damn. Wow, that's it. That's all we need to see. Say less. I'm done. All right. Let's move on, chat. OpenAI confirms they're helping make an AI-generated movie called Critters.
Intriguing.
What? Why did they draw him like that? Jesus Christ. Sorry, I'm keeping that tab open for later. Anyway, no, not because of that, chat. Chat, shut up. It's not because of the commercial. I'm talking about I love the beaver's face. That shit's funny to me. Anyway, Critters. The goal is to finish production in 9 months. Okay. What's going on? Budget is $30 million. Plan is to debut the film at Cannes. Paddington 3 writers penned the script. Why do you need writers? Don't you have AI for this? They're now casting voice actors. Why do they need voice actors? Don't you have AI? I mean, if you're going to go AI film, you might as well go all in. I don't want to watch this. Art will be fed into ChatGPT-5 and other image models. Critters reflects the kind of creativity... I just want to make sure I paused on that word for dramatic effect. Critters reflects the kind of creativity and exploration we love to encourage. This movie better not do good. This movie had better not do good. I will be disappointed if this movie does good. And I'm not even going to go hate watch this because I know this shit's going to be hard to look at. I know this shit's going to be hard to look at. I'm curious how much of the general public that doesn't have an eye for spotting AI yet, how many of them are gonna go see this? 30 million though? That's really high for an animated film, right? How much was Bad Guys 2 made for? Let me check real quick. Bad Guys 2. That's the most recent animated film. Let's see. Bad Guys 2 is the most recent one. How much was it made for? Let me just... God damn it, Wikipedia. If you haven't seen Bad Guys 2, chat, I highly recommend it. It's way better than the first one. Way better than the first one. It's good. You can see it on the big screen. Okay, so never mind, chat. Actually, that's way cheaper. The budget for Bad Guys 2 was $80 million. Right now, it's currently sitting at $192 million. So it has made its money back. There's a movie called Flow. Budget is $3 million. Won an Oscar and made by independent artists, and it's miles better than this idea. Well, yeah, Ruckus. You want to know why that is? Because a human with an idea and a dream came up with that. Again, your budget does not equate how well your movie will be received. Sure, you may not have the big, splashy, crazy special effects, right? But you know what? People really like to see a good-ass story. You know how much... And you know that person that made that movie on $1 million, if you can get your movie into at least 100 theaters and at least 10,000 people watch your movie, you've made a lot of profit. This shit makes me sick to my stomach, chat. I'm gonna drink this out real quick. By the way, chat, what's Flow about? I don't think I've heard of this movie before, but I might want to check it out. Hey, I know a movie that had a huge budget did so well on the back of that. Morbius. Hey, quick man. I see you in chat. I see you. That's not funny. That studio lost so much. Who am I kidding? That is fucking hilarious. That studio lost so much money on that movie, and it came out not once. It bombed not once, chat, but twice. A movie so bad it bombed twice. I don't think there's ever been a movie that bombed twice in theaters. Thank you, Morbius. Flow is beautiful. Has everybody seen Flow but me? Is it still in theaters? Can I watch this? Everybody's really talking about this. I want to see Flow now. Everybody's saying Flow is great. And you said it's an indie film too? Made on like nothing? That's how you know. If people are saying an indie movie like that was made on like a $3 million budget and it's beautiful and great, I'm gonna have to go watch that. I love supporting indie films. I love them. It pains me when I see them bomb. You forgot today was Green. How could you forget Till Tuesday? Welcome. You missed it earlier. We had a whole question about washing dishes, about pre-rinsing them before we put them in the dishwasher or not. Anyway, come on. We gotta keep it moving, chat. We gotta keep moving. Oh fuck. Reopen that. There goes my other tab. I closed my Beaver tab. I need my Beaver tab. Alright, we're good. I'm tired of looking at this goddamn AI shit. Speaking of AI, chat, Disney blacklists artist James C. Mulligan after confirming he used AI for Disney Lorcana card art. So, chat, can we all... Let's all do the emote. I need everybody to put an emote in chat that accurately reflects the bag fumble here. Alright? I'm gonna do it on the count of 3, and hopefully all the emotes show up at the same time as me. Alright, you ready for this? Okay. Imagine having a job at Disney doing art, and you blow it by using AI. There's only one emote I can use to describe this fumble right here, and that's... There you go, Green did it. Or you can use laughter like Paragon did. Yep, there you go. That's the bag fumble emote. Imagine having a job at Disney, even as a freelance artist, doing artwork, and you use a what? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Oh my god. That's crazy. I wonder if those Lorcana cards are gonna be worth something, chat. I wonder if they're gonna try to take those off the market. The ones that are currently out there right now. I might want to invest in some Lorcana cards. If I can get this trashy ass AI cards, who knows? Maybe those will be worth something. The Disney First Edition AI artist pull shit. Man. I know bro made the beaver face when he was... Okay, D. Matthew, I'm gonna reference this one more time. This is Disney catching the AI guy right there.
Hey, Mr. Beaver.
That was him when he got caught right there. Right before his ass got fired. Oh shit. Are you using AI over there? Huh? Oh bro. I might have to make that beaver an emote. Why'd they draw him like that? Anyway. Yeah, that's crazy to me. Wait, the same thing happened in what? In Street Fighter art contest? Wait, really? There was a Street Fighter art contest? What? So it had to have been recently, right? Because AI art wasn't really a thing back then. Wow. Wow, chat. Wow. Did you see the Disney Bolt Lorcana cards? I did not. I did not know. I only got like the first few Lorcana cards because I like the artwork on them. But don't tell me those are AI art too. Let me check these out real quick. Real quick, chat. Bolt Arcana art? Lorcana. Arcana is the means by which all is revealed, as you all know. Disney Lorcana art. Let me just carefully pull these up on a search. Oh, look, a Reddit thread for us. Let's check it out. Oh, look at this, chat. Look. I love Bolt. Bolt is like... okay, listen. I'm not going to say Bolt is a cinematic masterpiece, chat. I'm not going to say that. It's like a low B, high C tier for me. But I love it a lot. Oh, look at that one. Oh, look at this one. I hope these aren't AI made. I like Bolt, but I'm not gonna say it's like it's an amazing movie. But goddamn, do I like it? Okay, I might just get these cards. Well, okay, chat, help me out. Where would I get? What packs are these Bolt ones in? Where should I look for those? I like Bolt a lot, and I would love to have these art cards. I like Bolt. Like, which Lorcana set is it in? I know there's like 50 of them now. I like this one. No, I know where to get the cards, chat. I got a comic book store where I get my comics from that sells billions of cards, but I mean, like, I was asking, is there a specific Lorcana set, like, you know, the Mickey Mouse whatever set, or the Peter Pan Pirate Edition or whatever, you know? I was asking if there was a specific set we can get the bolts in, or are they just mixed in randomly with different card sets? I don't know. I haven't collected Lorcana since they launched. Have you played the Bolt game from... No, I did not play the Bolt game. It's an island set? Say less. Thank you. Headstrong. There's a lot of Bolt cards. Damn. Okay, what was it? Mittens. Okay, I was about to say, what was her name? Alright. Rhino. Alright. Damn, they got a lot of Bolt cards in here. Look at this, chat. If you're a Bolt fan... Oh, I love this guy. That's the guy who's like, remember, your head stuck? Pull. What did he say? Pull and turn. Or was it turn and pull? Turn and pull. I love this guy. I remember him from the movie, yeah. Bobby. I don't even know the names. What the fuck? Oh, Dr. Okay, that was the villain for the... Okay. Alright. That's awesome. Alright. Let's move on, chat. Speaking of movies, chat. We got one more. This is gonna be so ironic, chat. Okay? Sony Pictures CEO Ravi Ahuja. I'm not saying that. I apologize for butchering your name. Says that the bar for superhero movies has been raised. They have to add something different. They have to be emotional. They have to have an emotional connection. You can't make a bad movie. This from the same studio that brought us Morbius, the Venom sequels, Kraven, and Madam Web. They are in no position to talk about this. Like, that's like me. That is like me saying, that is like me, chat, coming to your house to visit. I vomit on the floor in a party faux pas, right? Like, I vomit on your floor, on your brand new carpet. You're having a house party, a housewarming party. I come in and vomit on your carpet. And then, like, a year later, you're having another house party. I'm like, yo, you can't invite people like that to your party. They might vomit all over your carpet. You have no right to talk right now, bro. What are you talking about? Of the recent superhero movies, you're the #1 contributor of the bad superhero movies, bro. You are the #1 contributor. Like, say what you will about Marvel movies now, and how they're not as great as they used to be, they're still better than Madam Web, Morbius, and Kraven. So the bar went from on the ground to slightly above the floor. Well, I'm just saying. You can't make a bad take on Sonic music? Wait, who said that, Quick Man? I didn't say that. Man. I'm just saying, man. I'm like, DC getting their shit together. Marvel, for the most part, has gotten their shit together with Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four. You know what's about to be a good movie, chat? We're on the topic of movies here. Let's talk about a good movie coming out soon that you guys may or may not have heard about. Bluey, the movie, is coming August 6, 2027. This movie's about to make $1 billion. This is about to make $1 billion. It's about to be an easy $1 billion. You know how many people are about to go watch this movie? That's 2 years from now, though. That's a while. But still, Bluey is currently the new hotness as far as family shows go. You still haven't watched Bluey? How have you not watched Bluey yet? I'm sure you've at least seen a clip of it out of context. Like, Bluey is everywhere. Everywhere. You can't go anywhere without seeing Bluey somewhere. She's in your stores. She's in your food. She's in your clips on Twitter. She's soon about to hit the big screen. I will say this, because I've been preaching the good word of Bluey since I first saw it on Disney Plus years ago. This show is disgustingly sweet. It's like diabetic, like it will make you diabetic with how sweet and wholesome it is. But it is a good show. Like, chat, it tells you something. Where I work, we have Halloween decorations. We have a Bluey Halloween decoration. She's everywhere. And the best part is, you know how big Bluey is? I was like, hey, Mama Wolfie, you know they're making a Bluey movie? And she's like, Bluey? You mean that blue dog thing? And I was like, even Mama Wolfie knows who Bluey is. And she don't really watch anything animated. That tells you something. Of course, Mama Wolfie also thought Bluey was a boy, but I was like, you know what? Easy mistake if you have never watched the show before. I'm a grown-ass man, I'll watch these kids' shows. Right. Because the shows you watch determine what age you are, right? Now, there are people who use that all the time to like, I don't watch these little kids' shows. I mean, sure, yeah, whatever. What's that one meme of like the guy being like, I hate this thing, and you see like an angel descend from heaven and hand him a little note, and he reads the note that says, okay, and then the angel goes back up to heaven. That's what it's like sometimes, man. You just gotta enjoy what you gotta enjoy what you like. Alright, this is a clip that Lays posted in the Discord, and I think this was pretty funny. Here we go. Wolfie, did you see that Steve is making a Blue's Clues style podcast for adults? I did not know that. Alright, here we go. How companies expect us to work for minimum wage. I'll be real, chat. Ain't this the truth? It's true. Why aren't people working harder? And we're only paying them $2. That's crazy. No, that's crazy work because it's true. So watching Sonic videos and playing Sonic games doesn't count as kid stuff? No. Look, it is predominantly aimed at children. That is true. But I feel people of all ages can enjoy anything. Like, it is aimed at kids. Don't get it twisted. It is predominantly aimed at kids. Oh, you weren't talking about me? Okay, I was about to say, I was like, look, I didn't say Sonic wasn't aimed at kids. No, it's funny too, because it's like, I mean, you could apply that same logic of I don't do something because that's for kids to anything. A lot of people would look at, like, say anime, for example. It don't matter if you're talking about, like, adult-ass anime like, I don't know, Panty and Stocking or Castlevania. Some people will look at anime and be like, you're a child for watching that shit. But, like I said, I don't shame people for watching what they want to watch. If you right now in chat said right now my guilty pleasure is watching Sesame Street, I'd be like, cool. I love Sesame Street when I was growing up, and I like it to this day still. I still get nostalgia. I still get pings of nostalgia watching those Sesame Street shorts, those animated ones. Hang on. Let me see. Who didn't grow up not liking the fucking, what was it, Electric Company ass? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Who didn't like this growing up? Come on. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is nostalgic for me. But yeah. Now that right there is a classic banger. Now here we go. We got more news, chat. Speaking of video, my guilty pleasure is Senran Kagura. I know what that is, Paragon. I know what that is. You never watched Electric Company? Well, Electric Company shit, I think, showed up on Sesame Street. 11, 12. Hey! I love that, man. If you guys just want a little moment of just like reliving your childhood, I guarantee just look up Sesame Street like animated shorts. You'll find one that you're like, I remember that. And it'll bring you back. All right, let's move on, chat. Let's move on. Oh. What?
Boy00 just cheered 50 bits.
Yep.
To watch something because you feels it's an adult is more immature than watching what you want because you want to, in my opinion.
Hold on. Watch something because you feels it's adult is more okay. The way the voice read that, I was like, wait, did you say that in reverse? Okay, yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Like watch what you want to watch. Who cares, right? Watch what you want to watch. As long as you ain't hurt nobody, who gives a fuck? You want to watch Sesame Street, My Little Pony? You want to watch Sesame, who fucking cares? Watch it. Oh, by the way, our next news story, celebrate the release of the Perfect Collection, a Bubsy collection. Did you know that this game will have tank controls, chat? You can use tank controls in Bubsy 4D.
Whatever you do, please don't turn on tank controls. Unless your goal is to destroy your controller by throwing it, then by all means turn that on.
You could use tank controls. Because Bubsy 3D had tank controls, chat. Look at how stiff the movement is with tank controls. I know you guys like the voice actor for Bubsy right now because he's in that digital circus thing. He sounds too normal. I really like the annoying voice. I'm gonna miss it. All right, chat. Speaking of video games, we got more news. We got a chart of the #1 selling games for the longest time. The highest selling games. Can you guys guess what the highest selling games are? There's one franchise that tops the list. If you guys can guess one of 3, you win. Minecraft, COD, Candy Crush Minecraft. I thought Lay said TikTok. I was about to be like, that's a game? Grand Theft Auto, Mario Kart. Okay. Guess what, chat? Only 2 people got the right answer. Let's take a look at the charts, shall we? #1, Grand Theft Auto. We got Call of Duty, Red Dead, Call of Duty, Minecraft, Call of Duty, Grand Theft, Guitar Heroes, Marvel's Spider-Man, Call of Duty, Marvel Spider-Man, Grand Theft Auto. It's exactly what you'd expect the sales to be. So, chat about Call of Duty. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is the, by the way, yeah, I should mention, this is the PlayStation version of the sales. Call of Duty. Not that in chat, remember chat. The people who only play Grand Theft Auto Call of Duty are the same people that be complaining that there are no video games to play. That video games are boring, right? You know the ones, chat. You know the ones that are like, you talk to them like, I swear to God, I have this conversation every year with at least one person. Like, I like, you play games? I'm like, yeah, well, I play games. He's like, yeah, man, you play games? Oh, yeah, man, I play all kinds of games. I'm like, oh, really? What do you play? He's like, yeah, man, I play Madden, I play Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, the normie stuff. I'm like, yeah, all right, yeah. And then they'll be the same people that turn around and be like, man, video games suck. They ain't nothing to play, man. I'm like, y'all need to put down the, y'all need to try experimenting out of your comfort zone. Wait, what did I phrase bad? Gaming is dead. Yeah, I was gonna say, do you know how many again, it is what it is, right, chat? These games are gonna sell to the end of time. That's just how it be. But, it's alright. That's just how it be forever until the end of time. You should have said PlayStation. Well, I forgot it was PlayStation. Yeah, look at all the... Yeah, I mean... Yeah. It's basically Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, 1 Minecraft. It feels like I'm like doing a Christmas song. 12 Call of Duties, 11 Minecrafts, 3 superheroes, 2 Last of Us, 1 God of War. We're almost there, chat. We're almost there. Let's... Guitar Hero 3 selling that much is kind of nuts to me. I thought Guitar Hero fell off, though. Maybe that I guess... No, wait. I remember what happened with Guardian. Guitar Hero. Didn't they oversaturate the market on Guitar Hero? Isn't that why the series died? Because, like, they flooded the market too hard? I'm actually curious if they have, like, actual #1 sales of all time. I'm sure Pokemon is probably up there, for sure. 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a Call of Duty Black Ops. Alright, chat. Here we go. Next news story. We got 4 coming soon titles announced at the Sega Tokyo Game Show, which is going to be happening sometime this month. I think it's the 26th of this month. So at the end of this month, chat, we're gonna have 4 Sega titles revealed. Hopefully they're new. I know one of them is gonna have to be Virtua Fighter, the new Virtua Fighter. One is definitely gonna be the new Yakuza RGG game. It's not Yakuza, it's Stranger Than Heaven or whatever it's called. I don't know what these 2 are gonna be. I'm thinking Virtua Fighter, the new RGG game, and what could these 2 games be? People are saying Jet Set Radio or Crazy Taxi? Really? Or Streets of Rage. You guys are thinking it's going to be one of the games they announced at the big revitalization thing? Huh. I could see... I don't know. Crazy Taxi still looks like it's got further to go. Jet Set Radio, I think we're still about a year out from that. A year or 2 out from that. The Streets of Rage one looked really rough in that footage. I don't know, man. It could be one of the 2, but I'm gonna bet safe here, chat. I'm gonna be very safe on this, and I'm gonna guess it's gonna be. If I'm gonna be realistic here, we're only gonna get 1 new game, and by new I mean something we haven't seen yet. I'm gonna say Virtua Fighter, the new one. We're gonna have Stranger Than Heaven, the new RGG game. Persona 4 remake, the one they announced a little bit ago. They're probably going to show more of that. The last game... It won't be a new Sonic game. They would not announce a new Sonic game at Tokyo Game Show. Sonic's not big enough to warrant a whole show to himself. A whole announcement there. They would announce it at somewhere like Summer Game Awards or something. For us Westerners. God, what is... Maybe an expansion of Phantasy Star Online 2? Like a new expansion? I'm gonna say they're gonna be very safe. We're not gonna see anything like new. I'm bitter. Streets of Rage 3D and Golden... wait, what? New Miku Hatsune? I guess Sega still owns the rights to publish that, right? Because she's in the new Crossworlds. Comic Zone is getting Get out. No, it ain't. Is it really? Oh, that has the potential to be the sickest shit ever. I heard Streets of Rage was also getting a movie, but they were working on that. They've been pitching that idea to Hollywood for the past 2 years, so who knows how long that's coming. Bring Dynamite Heady back? Yeah, I would like that, but that series is beyond dead. An Outrun movie would be sick. It would just be drifting the entire way. Alright, chat. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more news stories, chat. We're almost done. We're almost to Shinobi. Hang in there. So, did you guys know, for the Marvel Rivals players here, they announced a brand new character. A certain character that's a flying tank, chat. Have y'all heard about Angela? Does anybody know a miscellaneous fact about her? Do y'all know?
Now is the time for salvation.
Yeah, Scooch knows. She used to be a Spawn character. But there's a whole history about this character in Spawn. But of course they had to redo the backstory for her. So she's not related to Spawn. Yep, she used to be a Spawn character. I'll give you the long and short of why she became a Marvel character. Basically, the creator of Spawn, I believe, and the creator of Angela, this character, had a back and forth for years, and I believe what happened was he wasn't getting, like, something happened where he wasn't getting paid for Angela. So what happened was he took the creator to court, and a certain company called Marvel jumped in to help him. Marvel helped him in his court case, and basically the creator of Angela won the court case, and to thank Marvel for helping him, he sold the rights of Angela to Marvel. And thus, Marvel got Angela. They, of course, had to redo the backstory for her, because Spawn doesn't exist in the Marvel Universe. So, yeah. This one is crazy to me. Oh yeah, look at, she is built, chat. This is a body built for tanking.
Overconfidence will destroy you.
I'm very scared, chat. I'm very scared. A flying tank sounds fucking horrifying. Look what she can do to you. She can pick you up and throw you. She can pick you up and throw you off cliffs. I don't like this, chat. This is going to be sucky for us. We'll have to see how strong she is, but this seems like a very strong kid. Now, for an added bonus, chat, a certain streamer got the voice actress of this character to do her voice line, and hilarity ensued. So this happened.
Since we haven't turned up for your conversational LVX, I can hear it's crunchy.
Listen to this.
All right, everyone, shh. Let's do the enemy line.
They got the voice actress for the character to do the voice line in this stream. So check this out, chat. I don't know if you guys have seen this clip yet, but it's funny. Listen close.
I gotcha.
All right, everyone, shh. Let's do the enemy line. Y'all ready? Here we go. Damn it. Discord cut it out.
It cut off the whole thing. All you hear is the first. What? One more time for those that missed it. Here, listen.
And here it's crunchy.
I gotcha.
All right, everyone, shh. Let's do the enemy line. Y'all ready? Here we go. Damn it.
She put her soul into that too. You could tell she screamed that line. You could really hear it. The mic cut her off. Oh man, that's good. The joys of voice acting over Discord. You can't do it. See, Scoots knows about that. You turn what's that setting? The crispy setting? The crisper setting? It cuts you off if it recognizes any noise above a certain like decibel, or if it doesn't recognize you as a human. So yeah, you gotta turn it off. Alright. So next news story. We got 4 more, chat. Did I show you this last stream, chat? Look at that, chat. Look. Look with your eyes. Ain't no way. Hang on. Look at this. Look at this, chat. Shameful. These are Pokemon cards, chat. Being bought in bulk. Because you know this man's about to scalp the shit out of them. Any Pokemon card collectors here? That is, chat. I don't know if you understand. If for anybody who has worked at Walmart or has been to Walmart or Sam's Club, that is a rolling cart full of Pokemon cards. And that can hold a lot. They refunded Sam's Club members after that? Oh, did they? Well, no shit. No, at that point, there should have been a limit on that. There should have definitely been a limit on that. No man should be able to walk out of a store with that many damn cards. This is way out of hand. That's what I'm saying. God damn. It's always the Pokemon cards. I don't know. I'm starting to enjoy looking at the scalpers of this shit. Because you start to see the insanity and the brain power that goes behind it. Or lack thereof. Look at this shit, man. And look, that's like... Okay, so hang on. If you're looking really close, chat, that's not just big boxes. That is boxes filled with actual cards. Like, boxes of cards in the box of the cards. How much money did he... How much money... Bro, that's so much. I don't enjoy scalpers. I just enjoy looking at them. I want to see the faces of these idiots that do this shit. Something I found out related to Pokemon cards. When sales are happening, people have bots ready to buy. Pokemon cracked down on that immediately. Well, that goes with anything. They have scalper bots now. That literally, as soon as the inventory gets adjusted, the bots are right there. It's nuts. It wouldn't work if people didn't buy the scalp products. Well, that's the problem, Green. You see, we're at an Ouroboros loop here. You want the product, but because the product is no longer available, you have to buy from Scalper. But Scalper bought product because... And it loops. Well, let's say it's something you really wanted, Green. Let's say it was like an amazing god tier diamond pin of something that you really... a Mega Man Axel pin. Diamond. And it was only $5. Right? Somebody scalped it for, let's say, $20. And it was only one of a kind, and you'll never get it. Would you get it? Would you get it, Green? Would you scalp? Would you buy the scalper's price? Would you buy the scalper's premium? That's why it happens. Oh, Green. Nah, I know you would. I know you would. Come on. You know you would. 20 bucks? Rob the scalper. Now there's an idea. I'm not saying to do it, but I'm just saying. Okay, chat. But speaking of scalping, your boy is about to get scalped. Because who here collects Legos, chat? Show of hands. Show of hands of the Legos collectors in chat. Anybody here collect Legos? This expensive ass hobby? I have good news for those of you who collect Legos. If you're even remotely interested in Legos and you're a Sega fan like yours truly, check it out. Lego Sega Genesis controller will be available on the Lego store for purchases of $130 or more, excluding pre-orders, and September 18th. Look at this cool-ass Sega Genesis controller that you can only get if you buy $130 worth of Legos. Ain't that great? Man, I sure would love to get my hands on this. But alas, can't. Ain't that nice? So chat, am I copying that? Are you crazy? Does it look like I can afford $130 plus this? Plus this? Nah, man. But just in case, let's visit the Lego store real quick and see what's going on over there. Let's see. Oh, look, this Mario Kart one looks nice. That's $170. We got a Creeper from Minecraft. That's $40. That's not too bad. We got the Game Boy over here for $60. All right. They got the Sonic set for $70. Okay. They got the Great Deku Tree for $300. The Zelda fans will like that. Sell the Game Boy one at Sam's Club? Yeah, so chat, basically if you buy an expensive set, you could get the Sega Genesis controller. Now, is that price on top of what you're buying? Like, is it... Hang on, let me read that one more time. Lego Sega Genesis controller, GWP, available on Lego Store with purchase of $130 or more. Oh, it's it's free, I think. I think it comes free with it. I wish I had $130 to spend on Legos. I wish I had $130 to spend on Lego chat. There's a Mario $300 mystery box Lego set. Okay. 2 more news stories, chat. So, did y'all see this news story?
Look at this argument right here.
Did y'all see this? I know most of y'all have probably seen this. It went viral for a bit.
Viral video. This was during the Phillies game against the Marlins.
So Harrison batter hit a home run. You can see the bounced and landed and a random chair in the stands. Now look at this argument right here. Now she just grabbed it and went and walked out like, yeah, I did that. All right, so the guy grabs it and takes it over to his son right there in the red. But not so fast because the lady thinks, hey, I deserve it. The ball is mine. So the guy takes it back from his son and gives it to her. Well, the Marlins staffer later brought the boy a gift bag, and the boy got a standing ovation from the stands. I know she felt so just goofy.
I love good endings to stories like that. Look at, wow, chat. Okay, look at her, chat. Look at her all up in this dude's face. Like, look at her. That is, okay, chat, if that is not the most Karen, like, pose I've ever seen, that literally is, let me speak to your manager. Anybody who's dealt in customer service knows this face, this pose. That is the let me speak to your manager. Baseball Becky, Stadium Sally, halftime heifer. God damn. Y'all going in. Okay, so here's how you know. The lean in with the pointing back, like, I want to speak to your manager. Oh, you know this woman has never been told no in her life. Yeah. Look at this. Look at the confusion on this man's face. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh at this guy, but like, look at him. He looking like me sometimes when they be talking to me like crazy. I'd be like, what the fuck did I do? Like, what the hell?
The Phillies, they brought that family to meet Harrison batter and batter signed.
And the fact of the matter, you know that guy probably said, I mean, I gave it to my son already. If you take a baseball back from a child at a baseball game, you're a piece of shit. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. Ain't no way. Look, at that point, look, I don't know baseball really. If I was in a stadium and let's say I caught a baseball, look, that thing might be worth something, but I'm probably not gonna keep that shit. But look at this shit, man. He almost hit her out of reflex. The video's on YouTube. Let me see this. He almost hit our reflex. Let me see.
Ovation from the stands. I know she felt so just good.
Let's see.
They had to boo her.
But later,
bro, oh my god. Why is she putting hands on him like that? Nah. She came in with the hand too. Bro, look. Okay, chat, let's be real, okay? Let's be real, chat. Yeah, he was startled. Anybody who would be startled turning around and seeing the Crypt Keeper standing next to them. Okay? If I turned around and a fucking Halloween decoration looking like a skeleton was standing next to my ass, in my face, yelling at me, hell yeah, I'd flinch. Hell yeah, I'd flinch. God damn. Look at how she comes in lean with that hand out, though. Look at that.
They had to boo her.
Bro. With his kid right there, ruining this moment with father and son, coming in. Oh, no, you don't. That's my baseball. Bro, no way. No way. I'm glad it ended in a happy ending for the kid, but like, no way. Look at her. Look at this woman in the stand right there. She's like, ain't no way I'm about to watch this happen. Everybody's having a good ass time, but here she come ruining the fun. Cause she's entitled to that baseball, chat. I I hope they shame her for a bit on Twitter.
But later on, the Phillies they brought that family to meet Harrison Bader, and Bader signed a bat for the young boy. Now,
Get out my face.
Now, lady, you caught on multiple cameras.
Wow. No, chat, y'all need to calm down. Listen, I was always raised. I was raised never to put a hand on a woman. That's just how I was raised. However, Sister Wolfie always told me, once a woman puts her hands on you, it's fair game. I'm just saying. That's what my sister says. I don't know how y'all feel about that. All right, okay, so here I found a compilation of good sports. Basically, she said, "Don't let a woman beat up on you. Don't be a victim." She said, "If my sister basically said, if a woman puts her hands on you, you got full permission to fire back, or at least try to get her off of you." Your sister's right. Basis. Thankfully, it's never had to happen. But here we go. Let's take a look at this compilation of people being good sports at balls. Let's take a look at people being good sports at ball games. Did I just say that? Fuck. Let's just play the clip. Now here we go. What? Wolfie, allow me to enlighten you on 2025 theory on gender equality. Rated E for everyone. You say these hands are rated E for everyone? All right, hang on. I'm gonna. Okay, chat. Y'all don't mind if I cut out the cheesy music, right? Like, y'all want to hear this, right? I hate that. Cut that music out. Put some Marvel music on the background. There we go.
Look at these balls.
God damn it, chat. What did I just say? I just said to behave yourselves. I didn't. It was a slip of the tongue, all right? All right, here we go. Let's check it out, chat. Kid giving another kid the baseball. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Sportsmanship. Here you go, kid. This is yours. Look at that. You just made that kid's day. Oh, caught the ball. Woo! Celebrate. Here you go, kid. That's yours. Damn. Yeah. Oh. Hang on, wait. That's the same kid. I think. Oh, the kid gave it back. Oh, wow. What are the chances that he got 2 baseballs? Wow. Hang on. Yeah. Oh, here you go. Oh, I think I've seen that clip. Because it was like, I think I've seen this clip before. Because I think it was like this guy was running and he outpaced the little girl. The little girl was on the way there. But he beat her because he got longer legs. But I guess he saw that she was right there. He's like, oh, well. You know what? Here you go. Look at that, chat. Isn't this great? Isn't it great when we all just, like, come together as a humanity and be a good people? Isn't it great? Yeah, catching a baseball with your bare hands gotta hurt. Yeah, oh, chat, you ever see that one clip of that one guy catching the baseball with his bare hand? Wasn't he like, didn't he catch it to save his girlfriend? Like, he had like a handful of snacks or something like that, or saving it. He was saving either his daughter or his girlfriend. He had a handful of snacks. He was walking through the stands and he like kind of leaned and caught it with his bare hand or something like that. Dude was like, that was like, wow. You're amazing, bro. Look at that. Wow, imagine that. Being a good person. It's not hard, chat. It's not hard. And with that, chat, there's only one thing left to do, and that's take a look at some.
Right now,
we gotta take a look at some news. We gotta erase all the kid stuff we just watched.
The company's board calling on shareholders to approve a new long-term incentive package. This is a compensation package for Elon Musk.
Wow.
And it is a
Tesla, chat.
And
wow,
the size of it all is
let's do some adulting real quick.
Spectacular to even contemplate. In a proxy just filed, the company details a performance
got a
award
performance plan,
that
chat?
It says is designed to retain and
Hey,
motivate
look, the stocks
Musk.
are slightly going up
Much like
today. This
Musk's
was a couple hours
2018
ago.
Performance Award. He will only be paid if he delivers on goals, including reaching adjusted EBITDA targets. and
Everybody's like,
rolling out
"Fuck
product
Tesla."
Offerings such
Thank
as
you,
the
guys. I
delivery
appreciate
of 1 million
that.
robo-taxis.
Man, you know
and
what
AI
you know what I hate more than anything else, chat? And I don't hate the people who drive these things, but I hate the way they look. What are those giant bricky ass PS1 polygon looking cars? I hate those things. I've seen at least 10 of those things driving around here, and I hate them. I hate the way they look. I hate them.
Bots into commercial operation.
I think those are Tesla
He
shits.
gets nothing if he
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
hit
what it
the
is, a
numbers.
cyber car.
It's very similar to
I
the
hate the way they
2018
look, bro.
program in this respect.
I'm
If
like,
Musk
who's
wants
driving
to
a
receive the full
PS1
award,
goddamn
he
model
needs
on
to
the
create-
street right
Are
now?
you ready for this? $7.5 trillion.
My favorite thing is they tried to buy his way into politics, and not even the shitty people wanted him around. Here's the thing, quick man. I don't normally get into politics, but I will say this after this. No message? No message. The scary thing about that was Elon Musk got what he wanted. I don't know if y'all know this, but he got what he wanted. Like, you guys, I don't know why people weren't reporting on this, but like, you guys do realize that he got all access to all of our financials, right? He had all access to all that shit. So, did he really lose? Oh shit.
Laceboy00 just cheered 50 bits. We call them cars trons.
We call them trons. That's not a bad name for them. What's the name that people are using as like a slur for AI now, or robots? What's the term, chat? You're buy me a Cybertruck. If you buy me a Cybertruck Duwagger, I will stream myself driving it into a river. Oh, is that the term? Can we say that? Is Twitch being like monitored by AI? Can I say that without like offending the AI overlords? That sounds crazy. Wow. But yeah, that's enough adulting for now, chat. What do you say we get to Shinobi-ing for now? Don't forget, chat, if your news story didn't get read today, I apologize in advance. Like I said, we got through so many news stories. They piled on, and they were a lot. A lot. So let me just... real quick. That makes me feel bad for the honest working robots out there. Honest working robots. Don't say that, Wolf. Don't say that, Wolf. You never know what AI is watching right now. I'm in danger.